Emmy. Hi, Emma. What's up? I just came across this really interesting story and I wanted to share it with you. Oh, I'd love to hear it. So, it's about a man named Saul. He was a Jewish guy from Tarsus, but grew up in Jerusalem, learning from this famous scholar named Gamaliel. He was super passionate about his faith, but he was also really harsh towards Christians, even throwing them in prison. He got permission from the high priest to go to Damascus and arrest more followers of Jesus. Wow, that's intense. Right? As he was on his way to Damascus around noon, this amazing light suddenly surrounded him from the heavens. Seriously? What happened next? He fell to the ground and heard a voice asking, "Why are you persecuting me?" Saul was confused and asked who was speaking, and the voice replied that it was Jesus of Nazareth. Saul was terrified and wanted to know what to do next. Jesus told him to go into Damascus, and there he would be given further instructions. Saul was blinded by that incredible light and had to be led there by his companions. That's such a dramatic moment. I know. After 3 days, a devout man named Ananias came to him, and with a simple touch, he told Saul to receive his sight. Just like that, the scales fell from Saul's eyes, and he could see again. That's amazing. Right? Ananias also told him that God had chosen him to share his message with everyone. Saul then got baptized and started calling on the name of the Lord. Later, he returned to Jerusalem, and Jesus appeared to him, telling him to leave quickly because he would send him far away to share the message with the Gentiles. That's such a cool turnaround. Totally! It really made me think about how sometimes we can believe we're doing the right thing while actually being completely off track. Yes! Like, Saul might have thought he was doing the right thing by standing up for his beliefs, even being willing to die for them. Exactly. The high priest could vouch for him. He was all in on trying to stop the spread of Christianity. When they heard that many Jews in Damascus were becoming Christians, they thought Saul was the perfect person to take on this mission, thinking he was so driven by his beliefs. It's so important for us to examine our own paths, right? We can't just sail through life with blind confidence. We need to seek guidance from God. Absolutely! Seeking clarity in everything through prayer is so crucial. For sure. And those miraculous signs and visions were meant to support the main ways God communicates with us, like through the scriptures and through leaders in our faith. Yes, exactly. God can use amazing signs if He wants, but we should stay grounded in the Word and the Spirit. That's where we truly find our direction and avoid getting stuck in the wrong place. So true. And it's interesting how Saul's physical blindness mirrored his spiritual blindness. Sometimes people think they're fine when they're really not, and God has a way of opening our eyes. That's a great point. And since God knows who will accept the gospel and who won't, He had bigger plans for Paul than Paul could see for himself. He wanted Saul to step beyond his own ambitions in Jerusalem and share the gospel in new places. That just shows how much more God wants for us than we often realize. We need to let go of our little plans and embrace His bigger plans. Absolutely, God has better paths laid out for us than we might come up with on our own. Exactly. It's such a comforting thought.